Hello guys, it's Anime What It Media, and today, as you can see, this is the Grimoire symbol, and what I'm gonna be doing is, what if I was in the high school DxD world? Now I have this symbol is because I'm gonna be in the Grimoire family. I'm gonna be Rias's older brother, but Serzek's younger brother, so I'm gonna be the middle child. I do not get the power of destruction. I get a different power, which you guys will figure out later on. So technically, Serzex loves me. Um, my mom loves me, but my dad kind of hates me because I don't have the power of destruction. Rias doesn't even know that I exist. All right, that's how bad it is. That's technically the backstory. So let's start. Right now, we'll start when I'm in the age of 12. Rias is 5 right now. So I'm in school, devil school. And I just got my peerage set, and I kept it safe because all the bullies are gonna bully me because I don't have the power of destruction. Now there's some other high class lower family devils that were basically picking on me. They're about to actually kill me. And then a yellow light covers around me and trees just destroy. I'm confused, huh? Destroy them, kill them. Then you see Sir Zex and Grafia staring. He's and I apologize, I'm sorry for killing them. And Sir Zex says it's alright. You're doing this out of self-defense. And Sir Zex knew that he was getting bullied, but not to extent. But Grafia knew the whole time because Grafia was his personal caretaker. But what's it called? I said that I don't tell Sir Zex, or he might destroy the whole school. So I just leave. I leave the house. And once I teleport somewhere, I teleport to an unknown place. Now, let's go to Sir Zex's pub. So Sir Zex in Grapia, he tells Grapia to tell him what happened during his school life, and she tells him everything, all the bullying, all the constant beating up him, them beating me up, and all that. And they tell the parents. The dad didn't really care because he's a failure, but the mom, she was kind of worried. I just left. So now back to my pod. I woken up, and I'm walking around this forest. Now I see something strange. I see a woman with blonde hair with 9 tails swishing behind her. And she's carrying a baby, and yeah, Kuno is gonna be a little bit older than in canon, alright? So, and she's surrounded by some stray devils and some fallen angels. So, I do what I think was right, using some of the magic that I can actually know how to use, like lightning magic. So I use my lightning magic, destroy the stray devils. Then I use some of my fire magic and burn the fallen angels. The lady thanked me and says, "What are you doing around these grounds?" And I just said, I was getting harassed by other devils and I just wanted to leave, so I teleported to somewhere else. And I didn't know where I teleported to. So I just walked around the forest and I found you guys, like, being attacked. So, if you guys don't know who that lady is Lady Yasaka. And Lady Yasaka takes me into the Yokai place. And I stay in the castle. And she figures out that my ability that I use to kill people has a little bit of senjutsu in it. So she starts training me in senjutsu arts. And I start getting trained by Sun Wukong. If you guys don't know who Sun Wukong is, he's that old monkey that's Baiko's grandfather or great-great-grandfather. He trains me in martial arts and all that. So, after some time, I'm walking, let's say 1 year has passed, I'm 13. I'm walking around. I'm a prodigy in senjutsu, by the way. With my aura thing, I call this golden aura around me, when I focus enough, I can heal people with it. Make trees, like creation. I said, probably my power is creation because the rest of my family is destruction, so I probably have the power to create things. So he gets somewhere, then he sees a bunch of vampires harassing one vampire. And that one vampire is gonna be Moka. If you guys don't know who she is, you guys need to watch a certain anime. Which I'm gonna put the name of the anime in the description. So if I get anyone in my peerage and they're from a different anime, I put their anime in there so you can watch that anime and see how good it is for yourself. Well, anyways, so Moka is getting beat up by just older vampires, and I try to help them. And it's going out so far, but then the vampires decide to gang up on me. Then I'm not doing so well. And then two people come out. An old man with blue eyes and a brown with a dark-haired kid with a black school uniform. And these two people are Joseph, Joestar, and Jojo. Yes, they're gonna be in this anime. Yeah, they're gonna be teachers to me. We'll figure out in a second. So, they defeat the vampires. And I technically help Moka up. And I just thank them. And they're looking for a place to eat or something. So I take them to the Yokai faction castle. And I take them there, meet them, take them to Osaka, and we technically have a big feast. And as for payment, Osaka heals their injuries and kind of make Joseph a little bit younger. Now he looks like he's in his 20s. Now, after some time, me, Joseph, and Jojo are working out, and they notice something around the back of my neck, and they're asking, that star on the back of your neck, is that a birthmark or a tattoo? And I say, it's a birthmark. My older brother and younger sister, from what my older brother said, and my dad has that birthmark. Why? And they're saying because we have the same birthmark, and those birthmark only works, only Joe stars have it. So we might be related somehow. Yeah, I'm confused. Like, I'm full blood devil. Like, what's happening? So, so let's get running back a little bit. So let's just say, Jonathan, he was a bit drunk. He did someone, and that someone happens to be, um, my dad's, mom. And that's how that happened. So, basically, I'm gonna be like part human. But I'm mostly devil now. So, so then they figure out that I'm technically the grandson of Jonathan. So technically, me and Joseph are cousins, while Jojo is like my grandnephew. When you think about it. But anyways, um, they asked, do you have this like weird golden aura around you, or like some sort of aura? And I said yes, I'm the only one in my family to have it. So they're talking like he probably has an active one, and they have dormant ones. So they probably don't have it. So they said that they could train you in the power of your stand. And he says, stand, what's that? Stands are a titan form of your will. And they are technically a beefed up, stronger version of yourself. Or sometimes they could be like inanimate objects or something. But titan forms is basically your willpower. So they train my stand. And my stand is gonna be golden in color with some spiky ass hair. Have some type of armor. And my stand's name is gonna be Golden Ashra. It has the Muda type of attack. It has like healing. It heals other people. It can create trees to bind people and to strike people. It can heal wildlife that's been destroyed. And also, it can stop time a little bit. I could say it can only stop time for like 2 seconds for now. But I'm going to be training that so I could be better. Now, Moka decides to join my peerage, and she becomes my rook. No, I thank Isaka for like training me, and Sun Wukong for training me. Now I travel around the world. And then I find this girl in the ice, surrounded by ice, and she seems to be a survivor. She's like kind of defensive and all that. I told her like what happened to this village, and she said some fallen angels destroyed this village. And and I say I can see that they're frozen. Like, who did this? And she says, me. I use my sacred gear. Sacred gear is what they call it, to freeze them. And if you guys don't know who this person is Esdef. Alright, Esdef is gonna be in my peerage, so I'm gonna make sure she changes her ways so she doesn't go all psycho on me, alright? Now, now I find as if I told her I'm a devil, and I'm just traveling around the world, trying to find peerage members, learning some things around the world, and she says she wants to join. I gave her a rook, but it didn't work. A knight, it didn't work, so I gave her my queen piece. And she becomes the queen of the peerage. Now, we're around London, and I find these two people, Arthur and LaFay. They're surrounded by exorcists and straight exorcists, like demanding for them to give back the Caliburn and Excalibur ruler. And they're like saying, no, it belongs to the Pendragon family, so the whole Excalibur belongs to the Pendragon family, but you guys decided to take it, so we at least keep that part. And they're like being surrounded. So me and my team decide, me and Moka and Erza decide to like help Arthur and LaFay. And we help them defeat them, and we tell them that we're just traveling around the world finding peerage members and all that. And we decided to help because you guys seemed like you were in a pickle. Now, Arthur and LaFay just thanks them, and they said that they want to travel with them. And he says it's alright, and I say it's alright, so we go around the world, and we go like somewhere around America, not America, but somewhere around Italy, and we meet a god slayer named Erza. Yes, if you guys don't know who Erza is, she's gonna be a god slayer, a Campione. And she joins kind of the peerage, and she becomes the second rook. And Arthur and LaFay, like knowing me, they join my peerage. Arthur becomes a knight, and LaFay becomes like a bishop. Now, our group goes around, and we kind of got into an alternate dimension. But it's alright, because Arthur is figuring out a way for us to get back. Now, in this alternate dimension, if you guys want to know where this dimension is the fairy tale dimension, Earthland. So we find a fire, and we see a pink-haired kid like being surrounded by some people in cloaks and all that. So we decide to help him, and we do. And the kid says, "What do you guys want from me?" And we said nothing. And the kid is around my age, so he's like 13 or so. And he says, like, "What do you guys want?" And he says, nothing. We're just traveling around the world, trying to get back to our dimension. And he says, dimension? And let's just say, Natsu still hasn't joined Fairy Tail, but he met Happy. So Happy's still gonna be Natsu's partner. And he says, yeah, we're from a different dimension, but we're traveling around the world trying to find peerage members. And Natsu says, what's a peerage member? And I explained to it, and Natsu kind of likes to do like having that type of power. It's kind of cool. So he makes Natsu his second bishop because he's already has enough no, not a bishop. he gives them like 3 pawns. 2 of them are mutated pieces. One normal piece. So there's 3 pieces. So there's if I'm doing the math right, 5 pawns left. And a bishop and knight. And while we're scourging around Earthland, we find Erza. And Erza is being like, Erza still hasn't reached Fairy Tale, but she was gonna go to Fairy Tale, but then she got surrounded as well. And Erza joined the peerage, technically. So Arthur came and basically used the dimension traveler, and we get back to our own dimension. Now we're just traveling train as well. We decide to call our group something, because we'll be technically like a group that just saves people, so we better have like a name. And Erza says we should name it Fairy Tale because that was a guild that was supposed to go to. And they're technically a nice guild. They help people. So I like the idea. And we called ourselves Fairy Tale. And we basically do missions from other people, helping out the world. Basically the Yokai faction. We get work from Zazzle himself. And we find Valley. I kind of help him a bit, and he decides to join my peerage. And he becomes like, he takes the rest of my pawns, and they're all mutated pieces, because like most of them is mutated pieces and 2 of them are normal. So I'm just missing 1 more piece. That is my bishop piece. Now during the years, I sometimes give messages out to Series X, like telling them that I'm fine and everything. Just traveling around the world and trying to do something with my life. I told them about my power. I happen to have a different power. It seems like our father wasn't fully devil, he was part human. We are part human, so I happen to have a healing power that I got from my grandfather. Seems, and Sarah's actually like wow. Like, he tells this information to his mom, but not his dad, because the dad doesn't really like me, so he tells this to mom, and she's like happy for me, like I survived, I'm getting peerage mates. And I'm gonna leave the video off for today because I hit like around 20-minute mark, and I just want you guys to like, subscribe, make sure to to comment something and ask who the next bishop could be. I'm going for Kuroka or someone else. Or it could be an OC that you guys created. Or it could be someone else from a different anime. I'm gonna put the bishop piece as a poll for now. And see you guys later. Bye.